go back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But it's in, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Hey, everybody. We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014. As you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa. Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he works free. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Henry running right. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Mostert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
65. 54. Mike 54.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
Jack Crawford able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Hey, Orbit. Right there. 54 Mike. Tackles. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
11.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
11.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. The drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. So we've hit halftime. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The San Francisco touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage. That win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could. You can get back to what you wanted to do before. Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
This is Coleman, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Tighten up, tighten up.
It's 11. 21. Here we go. Hey, Zoo.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch it.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Barrett on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Run coverage, excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Watch the slant.
Now Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up third.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
21.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He finds Coleman. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Hey, exit.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Tannehill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Here we go.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Mostert. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 26 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now Tannehill and the Titans down 9-7. A minute 54 on the clock. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down.
Let's go. 8, read. Coming to you. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Derrick Henry. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. On second down now, it's Henry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A first down carry for Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Come on, set. 15, 1. 15, 1. 54. Hey, you draw Parker. Hey, Alpha.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
61, match box, get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now it's the Niners' turn, trailing by 5, 26 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check right 54. Right 54. Watch twist.
Back to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's get it together, defense.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, going into the final.